Parliamentary Finance. The meeting with oil focused on discussing the amendment of an item in the budget. Specifically, they are discussing the last sticking point with the HCL. When that is finished, my Iraqi contacts are telling me the HCL will add value to the dinar. It is expected to be finished before December 10th. We all know that once Iraq decides to bring out a real effective exchange rate, the parallel market is going to be completely changed 100%. They've openly told you by the end of the year they're going to do that. It seems they're ready to do it. They stopped the loans early, 2 weeks in advance. Mr. Sami wants to tell you that the day when we stop the currency auction and deal no more in dollars in these auction but all in payout of dinars, it's either very soon before or right after that of the closing of the auctions we have to see a new rate. Frank, you're 100% correct, Mr. Sami. You know what they're going to do. They're going to lift the value. Stopping of these auctions will require a new exchange rate. They're going to stop them on December 31, 2024. Fitch, an American credit rating agency, affirms Iraq's credit rating at B with stable outlook. Government advisor, number of bank accounts in Iraq increases to more than 14 million. Sally, confirmed today, Saturday, that financial inclusion in Iraq, represented by bank accounts, has risen to 14 million, with 20 million users, while indicating that Iraq is witnessing a boom in adopting e-governance as a basis for integrity and financial efficiency. National indicators confirm that financial inclusion in Iraq has increased from 20% to 48% at present compared to previous years. The world has expectations of Iraq doing things. Remember, the World Bank is the one that said be prepared for shocks. They have to be careful with that because technically having Iraq open up to the world and adjusting her real effective exchange rate with her true value is going to be reflected at some point in time in the forex because she's going to be doing international trade. Central bank reveals the volume of its dollar sales today. Today they spend $285 million in dollars and getting more dinar off the streets, which increased the value. There is no contract rate. There is no redemption center. Once, the dinar is no longer sanctioned and they're back on the forex and their trading and banks are no longer restricted on dealing with the Iraqi dinar. All you do is take your currency into the bank and exchange it. There are no redemption centers. Let me repeat this. There's no special rates, no redemption centers, no 800 numbers. No meetings going on in Reno, no bonds that are being dealt with. These are all lies. There's no redemption centers, just take it to the damn bank. America First Credit Union member may visit select branches to exchange up to $5,000. There is a $10 transaction fee if you exchange more than $300 and a $20 fee for exchanges under $300. To your work. Look these places up and learn about their services. Comment, I hear we have an RV this week. Marks, that's the word out there, guess we will see if it's fact or fiction. We are very close either way. Today and tomorrow are in the crosshairs for pulling the trigger on a reset. There are a ton of rumors for today. Trump wrote on his social media account, they can go find another sucker. There is no chance the BRICS will replace the US in international trade, and any country that tries should wave goodbye to American. US President-elect Donald Trump has put the BRICS nations on notice with a fiery warning that sounds like it came straight from a blockbuster movie script, while doubling down on threats of a whopping 100% tariff. Talk about a power move. We can only be happy Iraq is not in the middle of this silent soon-to-be tug-of-war. Iraq has over $100 billion in foreign currency reserves stashed in the US Federal Reserve Bank. And they are trying to tell us Iraq cannot afford 10 cents to one Iraqi dinar. The representative of the Kurdistan Democratic Party bloc, Gatima, said that if the three controversial laws are not approved in today's session, Tuesday, they will be postponed to the next legislative session. In a statement to Shafaq news agency, Tamer expected that the three disputed laws, general amnesty, personal status, and returning properties to their owners in Kirkuk, would not be passed due to political differences between the components, adding that, each component wants to pass its own law. He added that the House of Representatives reached advanced stages yesterday in approving these laws, but problems and disagreements occurred between the political blocs, and there was an objection to passing articles and paragraphs in the three laws, which caused the representatives to leave the parliament session and postpone the vote until noon today. Tamer also confirmed that the real estate return law is related to the return of private property to Kurdish and Turkmen citizens in Kirkuk whose lands were seized by unfair decisions, issued by the dissolved Revolutionary Command Council. The member of the House of Representatives also pointed out that there is fear of approving the general amnesty law, especially with what is happening in the region, indicating that approving this law will allow the release of terrorists, who may join armed groups again and pose a threat to society.